This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Midfield Action Friday edition. Yensha Enzemuzano ase. No, yashe Enzemuzano ase. Inyanono, ene adwenkyerɛ ɛfa Enzemuzano no. Ɛna fe yɛde ɛbrɛmo. Awal Mohammed, aykrado.
Sejo.
Awal, yeah.
Sejo obi bisa say ye qualify echo 2004 Olympic Games. Ewo Athens in Greece. The next Olympic Games no echo so Beijing. So eno no na ye ntimi an qualify. Tina obi bisa say na hwan na Ghana Black Meteors during that time. Sejo, it was the late Sir Cecil Jones Atukwefio. Ono na oye the man on the touchline. Mekai na yeni Burkina nenga was a Bob prelims no. Burkina pull out and we were paired in a group with South Africa, Nigeria and Ethiopia. In the group no Ethiopia pull out. So ye only 4 matches pair. We played against the Olympic Eagles of Nigeria, the Amaglog of South Africa, and then ye me and San group. Na ye lose 3-2 ewo Nigeria. Ena ye be ball goalless draw wa ha. Ye ne South Africa de show mo 3-1 ene show mo 3-0. So na Cecil Jones Atukwefio ene the man on the touchline. Unfortunately Nigeria for ama ye ntimi an qualify. Mekai Asamoah na border qualifiers ni bi. Prince Tego, Haminu Dramani, Ubedansa, Ofean Sabano, Antonianan, okay, Benadia Okumoji. No, so a part of that squad. No. So those were the guys, and Yedikobe, unfortunately, and Timian qualified. Now, Cecil Jones Atukwefio was the man on the touchline. Yes, Ransford Yabua, they are to just say, if call up Ebamano, the Black Meteors are far, or be ready. Now, Sejo, you'll be only 21 years. Ena ewonafa and I believe say oye right wing guy didn't be your team no a bit me a team mumukina. He's a speedster, he's a dribbler or a very tricky, and he's one of the guys who is performing creditably for the team Hamburg SV in the German Bundesliga too. So I think say Nicola no say ba in the Black Meteor setup na e be one quality eba be ade up already e Wenestua Mayo Abdul Fattah Isaku. So no so at in the age no ebe kan one the age no within that range no ebe kan one I think say it will be very refreshing say benya no the AFCON under 23 tournament ebe koso Morocco. Obi bisa say sit and unze eno na CAF edi date ne buy ye be share the AFCON 2023 no ase any date ebe ende
Okay.
Ebe share say 13th January 2024 next year no.
Okay.
Na ende on 11 February. Now, I don't know Bibisa says cities any stadia Benia air market for the competition. So you Cote d'Ivoire the 5 host cities and a be hosty this competition Africa Cup of Nations 2023. Abidjan the capital, A1, Yamoussoukro the second capital, San Pedro, Bouaké and Korhogo. So these are the 5 cities ebe hosted the AFCON 2023 ebe koso Cote d'Ivoire. Na stadia no 6. Stadia 6 na Ivory Coast for Abelde ebe hosted the competition no. Mienu ebe wo Abidjan. Mienu ebe wo Abidjan. Start Ivory Coast and then start Ofwe Boigny and ebe wo Abidjan. And then ebe wo start Bouaké. And ebe wo Bouaké krum no. Start Korhogo, start San Pedro and start Yamoussoukro. So Sejo, these are the 6 stadia Ivory Coast for Abelde Amodebe hosted the competition no. Ebe koso ewo AFCON
Cote d'Ivoire.
Ewo Cote d'Ivoire next year.
Wako order.
Min ko order.
Unyam Cote d'Ivoire.
Min ko Cote d'Ivoire, but me namfunu mi no mota call no pa my parents. But me hope say AFCON dey me ko bi.
Okay.
Yeah, me ko person me ko Trashville.
Okay.
Ma Theodin. Ma tese onu efe pa.
All right. Ghana for Hopper.
Yeah.
I check it. Tilapia.
Mi hu etiwe bi kitwe bi amu be kire o ha.
Okay.
O ka check no.
Oh, okay.
Ghana ye hosted 2008 AFCON. O ka say amu be ball semi final bi against Egypt e Okroma. They know Ivory Coast supporters mobilization bi Jubilee Park ya. Oh, omo by mewe mu nyina ebeto yom. Yeah. I saw said no musidi a check no.
Wow. Okay. Now it's now home.
Cocoa, plantain. Oh, I saw that. Said the Musidini are different from
It's a lovely place.
Yeah.
So there's an upper who has some club.
Yeah.
Sir.
You're grown now, person of course. Do
Tournament in the tournament.
Yeah, I was when I don't Yeah, Jao.
Wow.
Yeah, AFCON.
Yeah.
Awal so called AFCON 2020
Cote d'Ivoire.
3 in Cote d'Ivoire. Okay.
So you and only lead me to question will be beside say so far countries saying I qualify our tournament no. So you 7 countries now so far ye bobodi omo qualifier ye be bom din. Already ni obe host competition na ankasa over Ivory Coast, Morocco, Algeria, Senegal, Tunisia, South Africa and then Burkina Faso. So these are the 7 countries that have already qualified for the competition for Ivory Coast 2023 so far. So Joe, my best 10 clubs on the continent right now. Ali, Sundowns, WAC, Raja, Esperance, Simba, Petro Luanda, Al Hilal, TP Mazembe, and then CR Belouizdad. Why? Nipakoni Bisa, why? These are the teams are consistently Sergio for about 5 seasons ever.
Okay.
In one way or the other, you see them competing favorably on the continent. And they just don't only come. You see them making inroads, competing, making sure some will be draw money. And teams are mabo mudinina Sergio. Competition Africa also along the continent this year. And each of them be a Sergio a performer. They just don't come. Okay. They come and make inroads. They perform. So based on my assertion, I mean, but me for me, Sergio, these are the teams that are my best teams on the continent so far. Yes, me team Mamfaza Maleka Mamishim, it all the silent shim. Nina based on over the years. I say Matiada, Mombodembono Abba form on the continent.
Okay.
But there is Petro Luanda there. There is Simba there. There is CR Belouizdad there. Based on me assertion me yes, Gianni Infantino is a Swiss. Seni Pakoni Bisano. He's from Switzerland, but half Italian, half Swiss. So Joe Obi Bisa say NOH was exactly a year ago when we made it all the way at the Moshood Abiola Stadium to beat the Super Eagles of Nigeria to that spot for Qatar 2022. Yes, they know Ghana used an unchanged starting lineup. I shall say from Baba Yara Sports Stadium. They know Jojo Wolacott in post, Dennis Odoy on the right, Gideon Mensah on the left, Alexander Jiku, and then Daniel Amati partnered in midfield. We had Baba Idrisu and then Thomas Partey. Ewo deep in midfield for MIA. Ye wingers Ekoye Abdul Fattah Isaku, Jordan Ayew, with Mohammed Kudus playing just behind Afina Jan. Omono Moshasi Ewo Baba Yara. When Nigeria set up no so Baba Yara, they started with Francis Uzoho, Ola Aina, Zaidu Sanusi, William Troost Ekong, Innocent Bonki, and then Joe Aribo, Lukman Omunya, Simon Moses, and then Samuel Chukwueze on the flanks, with Kelechi Iheanacho playing just behind Victor Osimhen. But use an unchanged starting lineup. No, so you about 5 changes almost starting lineup. No, and share ewo Nigeria, the Nigeria for no 6 of them were not born in Nigeria. We backline no Ola Aina, Calvin Bassey, William Troost Ekong, and then Leon Balogun. All the backline of they were not born in Nigeria. Uber midfield Joe Aribo together with Lukman Ademola 6. And Uzo changing lineup no. This was how they line up. Francis Uzo with that backline no. 3 of the men now but there was a change at the left back position because Calvin Bassey slotted in the position of Zaidu Sanusi. Ogene Karo Etebu one shasiye, Frank Onyeka one shasiye, but Momo shasiye. Joe Aribo, Emmanuel Dennis on the right, Lukman Ademola on the left, and then Joe Aribo Ebo just behind Victor Osimhen. And say Joe, these were the starting lineup for UZA. Key point about a game, no say Joe, a typical example of what happened in the first goal. It was a free kick, and then na Emmanuel Dennis and a Pulu Jordan Ayew. Thomas Partey ball free kick no or passing ma Gideon Mensah ye pull out. And a Vito Osimhen be head the ball no and a call touch line.
Okay.
And a koye through. So a koye through na Gideon Mensah etobo edema Jordan. But in that instance, Alexander Jiku be serve as a decoy or ben honum and or tuma Jordan and a Gideon dashi ma Jordan then at the man or passing ma
And one for videos and
yeah videos no muyi.
Sir, when I mean,
Sir.
Yeah, okay. What the community?
Yes. So Franco Nyenkana now obeying Thomas Partey. Then time na Gideon nya ball na oko pressing so we jai Thomas Partey and a Thomas Partey ball shot no. Okay. Unfortunately Francis Uzo couldn't save that shot. Another highlight by a penalty na munya no. And how referee on the day Sedok Selmi initially no kwa wanji penalty. It has to take the VR for
our Kenya and I'm on for videos and back in the work.
It has to take the VR men on that day. Jerome, those two Frenchmen, Jerome Brizard and Willie Delajour. Omono mo take that decision no. Edemano, Emma referee said sell me. Be penalty no. Said you another incident. The offside call up no. 36 minutes go now. Victor Osimhen
no. Penalty no.
Penalty no. Yeah. Dennis Odo in Echo car. Lukman Ademola no. Initially referee the wanji because he saw say a fair call. But was a incident in by around 1 minute later before say referee no stop game no. Say okohe the VR decision no. Okohe ya no who say it was a clear penalty because Nadine is Odo in Eka Lukman Ademola Emma omo de tika. But say you another highlight and a key point of the game no. How Utuado making in Sisai no. Yeba second half nasia the 3 changes or yeah no change the face of the game because we saw that you an away goal. What we need to do is just not to concede no we are through because share first goal na me who say game na enko extra time because goalless draw ka be extra time share first goal na Nigeria have to reply back, and when he withdrew Abdul Fattah Isaku, Jordan Ayew and Baba Idrisu and Ode and the Yadom, Elisha Osu, and then Daniel Kufichere. Said you these guys came and entirely changed the game. So especially in the second half, you saw say we've reverted to 3 back because Dennis Odoy Efri in the right back and Eko Ka Gideon Mensah and my form that block and at a point he needed to take Ahmed Musa say on draw Nigeria coach Austin Eguavo attention say Ghana returning to 3 back on and at a point Nigeria were having 5 strikers around 7 or 6 minutes to the end of the game. Now Simon Moses were park and so Victor Moses were ho, Ahmed Musa were ho, Odion Igali were ho, and that guy no Muslim na or Spanish Primera Liga no Omar Sadiq. At a point now they were using 5 strikers. Yes, we reverted to 5 defenders, and that was how we were able to beat the Super Eagles of Nigeria that day. So Champions League, UEFA Champions League, the last time Yenya finalist among free top 4 leagues, you know. Said you was way back 2004.
Okay.
Finalist now. Top 4 leagues in Europe, say Bundesliga, the Italian Serie A, the Premier League, and the La Liga. Finalists, you know, were from France and then Portugal, which is AS Monaco and then FC Porto. But said you in Champions League, only 5 occasions per and Yenya finalist among free within the top 4 leagues. Only 5 occasions per. Okay. So no chair say omo the top 4 leagues no omo no de bia omo dominate omo na de bia omo ska omo na de bia omo nya the quality in terms of coaching and the materials on the field of play. So that's the reason why they keep on dominating. Okay. Yes, obi bisa the WWE say you at times it mere scripted, at times a fake and real. Oftentimes almost Tigino, I don't know, various idea moye, Crown Jewel, Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank, all the other events are moye. Say you, at times say scripted.
Hudu, most of the moye on TV so near the Indian, what kind of scripted could be enthusiastic? Almost acting. Almost trust script, no. To say the uncle for acting movies, no. Obey. But yes, genuinely, some of the moves a bit more proud, but they acted.
Yeah, injuries it to be better.
They don't try it at home.
Yeah. So Joe, I think my questions and
okay.
Yeah.
Nti fufuro beba.
Ana fidie no de na menim se bia.
Na osi.
Yo de.
Oh yo de na kwen. Yo de na.
Start breben.
Okay. Na o say.
Sejo na yewo UDS.
Order no am free sumi ho.
Yewo UDS 2013 no.
In 2013.
Yeah.
And oba.
Yeah.
Sports
campus radio.
And you oba mu 2013 is how many years? 10 years.
Yeah.
10 years. Wow.
Our campus radio ultimate.
Okay.
From then on mawo radio upper west wa.
Okay.
And our radio progress. Wa.
Okay.
So my alternative between.
Wow. And I see a check akra.
Yeah.
Check akra. Yeah. So den time no. What are you saying with den time? Den time no.
Yeah.
All right. Awal Mohammed. 10 years. And so someone asked a question on why AFCON qualifiers players do not have their names at the back of the jersey. It's because the jerseys the players use are not permanent. The players might get injured and another player will be using it, or the player might lose form and will not be called. As a boy, and Eddie we abre say I'm from Chiro Wadwin farm, I'm for questions. The other Aban Awal said Ivory Coast capital is Abidjan, but it's Yamoussoukro. Is a political capital, whilst Abidjan is the economic city and the largest city in Cote d'Ivoire. As a boy, and so I don't know. Yamoussoukro ne capital.
Yamoussoukro, like the official cap. Almost capital, for government, the seat of the government, I don't know. It's Yamoussoukro.
Yamoussoukro, yeah.
But the commercial capital is Abidjan.
And you're going to say Lagos near Abuja.
Actually, even as far back as 2009,
yeah,
the Nechan Koy, Yamoussoukro was still there.
Okay.
Official.
Two utrahin.
Oh, you call Mentra Krumoda.
Because
tournament.
Because I am trying.
You can't call Boake.
Okay.
And you buy Yamoussoukro. And a final game, and you come on your bar, Abidjan, every ball fellas for football and sports stadium.
All right. We'll see much.
Yes, 2009. Boake and easy.
Yamoussoukro
easy. But Abidjan, they is serious.
Cote d'Ivoire, who are down, baby.
I just say,
also, because treasury. Yeah.